I don't pay your bedding, come on, and Ryan Commodity Biasi Ewaha about a year mining. Any good, the former good year to 2 only choir, your befaswa, your bay, any year. But the bottom line question, I don't pay maybe and it's gold, you know, sir, legally, and I illegal. The amalgamation of a near my year within the minerals sector. You two gold ninya no area. O my Ghana and Fasodia ben pa adienya e de free so eno ho nkomo anope ye bedi shole ye wie no no a ye no bedi nkomo na anope wo ha ne say no plastic waste and the management abeye a major issue of concern. We'll be coming up with that from 8 o'clock air corner. But before I do that, now you better discuss here. No, last week and so Eastern Region assembly members are one more any omukroma for Abua Edu Monsa a Chapine, a 15-kilometer stretch of road. One more Timidio Monsa ye Adope will revisit that issue. Now I feel so the authorities are one more air required say Yanu Bedi Home Komono Adope we'll get into contact with them na yeni omo edin komo last week and you say Jumedi no as a result to be about pay yebema wonso wetime ehon in the Ashanti region. So last week ball and once ma ye kan no anope you will revisit that issue as well, plus major other issues anope yedini nyina no edebeba on board and to stay with us na anope from now kodi nyina no yeni wo ending komo. But before we come to how they say no my yendi minerals ne hon komo kakra because I had doing a kwanya and crofo faswa womo from gold a form a good year ewo krom ha no mono. The bottom line is that on my Ghana yenya mu faswa say na to help me do that no aban mu ye wodwumekuo baako a womo ana eyomo asede na ehya womo nsa se yem precious minerals ayewo ebiti se gold ebiti se diamond ene de keka aka ho ni nyina no womo behwe se eho dwadie no womo betimi ekramu ye 4. And on behalf of the government of Ghana, they are holding that aspect of our economy in trust for the people of Ghana. Accordingly, at the Precious Mineral Marketing Company Limited. Now, womono and pay be no yentan komwasem because you said the nimejuma womoye. The nim nyina ne se China for na bekruma. Womo the excavators need to your gold no womo 2 year gold no womo the fahin. And very important say anope you be having that little conversation. Now you need the Director General Urana na kwesi wono and ye paying power that's Jumeko no ano na mene no any nkomo. Na not much yet to say. Mpomboko there.
Nyame adom eho ye pa na onso e.
Erade adom yenso ye ho ye pa. PMMC at the saying.
PMMC yeho adom ne mumpai bonti bia boko.
Very well. Yet as a pass I don't pay ye for waje so. I must say wo ba ntempa wo ba ye ansa na ye kwakofa sports no. And we are grateful for that. But abaye very important sir you be having such a discussion. First of all, mamintias here juma mo ye so far wo by how many years ni as MD?
Patrol since 2021.
Since 2021.
Since 2021.
Okay, into about a year more now away. Okay. Very well. My yentiase, oba na juma ben na motimi aye. PMMC no ye kan e jumeku ben. What must the ordinary Ghanaian on the street and ope woti or trotro no should know about PMMC?
Yo, Mr. Speaker, na michia TFO nyina ne Ghana phone nyina. PMMC ne full meaning here Precious Minerals Marketing Company na aban dwumadie bia aban eti as far back as 1963.
Okay.
Na so it's been in the system for a while now, for a very long time. In fact, only ye nananom ne ye papa nom ne ye mame nom di nkoma mi hyehyɛ omu bebre na ye bo PMMC. Omu say oh PMMC ho na mekawa me kunu de ware me ehɔ na eto no wo na ode kyerɛ opo kyerɛ wo say since otoe no hwensie na still da so ginamu dendenden nti no eya na tori bia na akajo umi de ba na ya polish ya ma sa no aye fufuro ne ade nti ekuo bia dwumadie bia aban de si ho say pa no diamonds ene gold ye tuo chrome ha ye Ghana ha na fano ehun commercial trade activities na ehun dwadie no saa ku no ena di hu dwuma enti since 1963 no na ye to diamonds still ye da so to diamonds eban gold so yen ye di ho dwuma beyond buying gold no so no ye ho egudie enti eno na ye friend no value addition no enti ye egudie nso ewo ho
interesting then it means say modwuma no esopa whether legal or illegal the animal is a good beba gold in the baby a trust them no and they are very important ever since I will buy from 2017 it has been the mandate of the government say you be fight illegal mining but now as we speak as a country no what are the quantums of gold annually yetiminya
I think say when you look at the figures yen exports are your role as a player as national ASEA no mamin church mu kakra and some figures no so say PMMC since 2017 fano aban way botayo this scene and so say e was say ye pe kwan bi so a say gold no efri Ghana kwa e was say aban tumi hu say gold we ne dodo nie ne sumbo nie sa na aban hu eto a ode beto so na wagi seska no enti no na kane no na sa PMC in place her role no but since 2017 san hihye no beda mu say e was say PMC a place her role enti sa role ne friend national ASEA enti eno no wo hwe Minerals and Mining Act no mu na e kire say obi biara o ye na dwen say ode gold be free Ghana ha akọ amanone no e was say o ma ho kwan ma ban e check values no now there is only one way I will be to me check gold value and no saying a scientific method to me do purity no esan say
gold ye papa and I ye papa
good that's one and two ne say gold mumpo no or a more different qualities because e bi wo ha 24 karat gold no and no sombo and no board then saying 23 karat gold in the same way 23 karat and no board then saying 22 karat enti kwan a wo be fa so ehu se we 22 karat and 23 karat and 24 karat no sa scientific method a ye frɛ no assay no na inti PMMC wo assay laboratory a ye frɛ no national assay laboratory a ye hwɛ na ye di say adwuma no inti gold dey free small scale miners and a free large scale miners Anglo Gold Newmont ni big mining companies ni na no PMMC na hwɛ say ehu say ampa saa dodo we ene free Ghana eko yetumi hu a yetumi bo aban amane GRA for no musu tumi say ampa we gold value we na eko nti eto a eda so e wo say utuane nti dwumadie ba ko a yedi no na emom no for since 2017 I started sadie we no na bibia ye nkrata but thankfully no since last year ye digitalize our process no afiwe mu sometime in March Yera Vice President Eba commission digitalized national assay laboratory no and saying digitalized national assay laboratory no there say and then me no ka say me fa me phone na me type me go onto the platform me to me hu go dodo a free Ghana me to me hu history no so from last year I launch here up to now go do every Ghana echo entino and as at the end of July say we had done close to about $700 million worth of gold.
$700 million
worth of gold from the small scale sector alone.
Small scale
from the small scale sector alone. Large scale no, you're more than that. And you know, sadie we adie bia o share enam sa digitalization a yetumi aye ni ntino e ma real time information ntino say economic management team and our Ministry of Lands and Natural Resources and our Ministry of Finance and our Ghana Revenue Authority and our Minerals Commissioner etumi boa masa information no in terms of economic planning no is made available so that they can plan effectively. Interesting. Conversation we know about because we'll be able to account to the people so pay and no pay. But yamra down to the level of the average person I would say. I know that important. The small scale sector. One more small scale community mining and the keka kahunyina. One more so for illegal means. One more galamsey no ni ade nyina.
PMMC mo ankasa mo to gold ni bi efiri wo mo ho ana
Patrone since this year you started say yeah toss our gold.
Must start say mo toss our gold.
Yes, started say
but say nipa no enye license to mine. How does PMMC go to that level to get the gold from them?
Okay. And you know, our target is the legal miners.
Okay.
And teach through a community mining scheme buying and she share buying the abase or mobile sanitize sa sector no. Again, beyond that, omunkuta license, we don't deal with them directly.
Okay.
Until we won't be in a position to know say osimesi ekuta license and no kuta license. Nemom no say gold ni bedi ehwa. If we are able to find out, we separate that gold. We won't account for it as a one that is going through the lawful licensed miners channel.
Okay.
Until we separate it. At the current time, you're separating and say there are international standards for the gold trade. You're free BB responsible sourcing. And you know, say one year responsible sourcing and no you contaminate
the gold. Okay.
You contaminate the gold.
So it's important. I'm saying you say be a gold no betimi contaminate.
Exactly. Okay. You contaminate it. Inti I say wo de wo separate sanoma mienu no. Unim say I say wako dwom no akoto ade na unim say okay as in toast. Unhu de apro and the emperor inti wo de ye aduane a uyiyim.
And in natural sense gold ni correct me say depending on the kwan be faso a be tu no
gold in say
okay
gold in say na mum no kwan a wo faso tu no e na e ha adwen
okay
enti because say wo de be kwa ama no a sisi a no global market no so mo pe gold a omo hwe responsibly sourced gold responsibly sourced gold and say gold a utu a wo respect environmental rules child labor enim human rights abuses enim and I say conflict eniho
okay
so enti sa omo to gold wo amano no sanoma we no mo hwe na o hwe since 2017 na enhihye bebre na ban we di ato akwanu say ye bedu Ghana bedu sa empempem so ne say ebeye responsible sourcing hub for gold,
okay,
particularly in West Africa and Africa as a whole. They did kind community mining scheme,
okay,
because now environmental degradation was a big concern. And you know, a buy way buy and started say or the war against Galamsey. Aba beyond the war against Galamsey. Omu said there be or say den hihye bi to akwanu a yenuanom a say we omu to gold no omu kofom ko to gold no adwuma no because adwuma omu ye dididi enti say adwuma no e was say ekoso enti den na de buy aban ne de community mining scheme e buy ene me ne o ka say aban am make available gold catcher Kessben. Gold catcher ye mercury free o the process gold now when your recovery gold
so that you farm mercury no
mercury enti etwa enoma bebre eso enti eno ye ade baako a aboa bebre na beyond eno no so no that's the down upstream sector which is the mining activity itself beyond eno no so who say aban etu anamo in terms of international certifications value addition ni ade because you who say empem bebre no utu gold na dory raw form na eko raw form na eko aban we buy no si there bi eni se eko so sa na mum no enkebe ya sa gold na yetu na de bia eko in dory form no enka ye ndi hudwuma wo he ya na add value
okay
enti no me ne wo kase ene ye wo bibia e friend no gold refinery
yes and no me who say more lunch we will come to that now you're talking more about how our refinery no now me do from the small scale sector no up because in the gold chain business me pese anope Ghana ni bia na wotie no wo hwe ye no etiase say annually ye fa afemuni nyina no 12 months one more multinational companies, Anglo Gold, Newmont, New Mom Kekaho, one more small scale miners. Say ye to gold nina near Kabomua. Sikahi na Ghana as a country. Yet me make it from all the mining sources. Any gold that ye to nina no. What is the value of mine way ye free side?
You share current figures are gold accounts for about 90% of Ghana's total GDP.
Okay.
That's a lot of money. We share total GDP in terms of values. Now share the percentage from the mining sector, particularly gold. That's very huge. And you know,
but I hear buy as a country.
As a country, no.
How do we make money? Because you say Anglo Gold Ashanti or 2 need area or beko as a multilateral. Newmont we need there or beko as a multilateral. Ghana as a nation, your percentage is a hen and a war was any money.
Okay. Yo, my main breaking it down kakra.
Okay.
First of all, kwan bakwa aban faso enya sika ewo gold mu taxation.
Okay.
Taxes. Now, for the gold industry, no, there are 2 regimes.
Okay.
Tax regimes. For large scale, regime are different. For small scale, and also regime no are different.
Okay.
For large scale, no, you have what is known as the royalties. Some is 3%, some is 5%.
Okay.
Omutua mabai.
Okay.
Whatever produce they get and they export, no, royalties free royalties in swa you will be your friend no corporate tax.
Okay.
No so omutua ma buying. No so omutua ma buying. Free no so beyond sa taxation regime for a hona.
Okay.
You will be a friend local content. Local content. And they say local content nature say Juma omudi wo krom ha a omu to gold no.
Yeah.
And no ma omudi yes juma no. Emu dodo na e wo so mo source e wo Ghana ha say. Inti ema ejuma ma omo asebi omo supply chemicals.
Okay.
Omo ye cleaning. Omo kofa ball and po. Most of them have to be sourced right here in Ghana, even including legal services. Enti Oshe Abanwe, for a very long time, there was no such local content regulation.
Okay.
But Abanwe by no this law no emrane by say
the local
it was a local content no because Oshe oil you start to say yeah share emra for oil no. Why na local content can ho because you nya this year be from your neighbors Nigeria. But gold no ya mining gold for over 100 years. Now so na yen sheda ni any firm local content laws e okrum ha. Enti aban buy no this local content no e buy say yes remo dia mu ye nyina mo adwuma mo ye ni so na emom no eno ma mo di adwuma no mombo modin a say mo be source from her instead say mo de hard currency dollars ne beto sa normal no ana mo di be free amanone abakrum ha.
Okay.
Enti sa local content no so ya de bia e masika a free say adwuma num no gold no
e bit na
Ghana he ya.
Okay.
Enti eno ye for large scale sector. For small scale no for a very long time small scale for omuntua etobia dia emfaso ana banya wo mu an say wo export here na ya charge you as fees na export charges na ade na sika no ababan ho na sometime in 2015 the GRA Act was amended, was introduced. And no, there was a provision in there which indicates that there should be a withholding tax for
small scale
miners. A go they free a withholding tax. It first came at a rate of 10%.
Okay.
Now a buyer no industry players felt that it was too high. And it was reduced to 3% in 2016. So it first came in 2015, and in 2016 it was reduced 3%. Since its reduction to 23%, yeah, enforced till say 2020 May. Into May 2020, and a buying share says enforce it, 3% withholding tax.
From the law.
From the law.
So what it means is that from 2015 now to 2020, no, one more small scale mining.
No moon to
one more export now. See, can buy a core individuals and they enrich themselves. The more reason why are they able to flaunt their shoulders, telling us a woman was sick. Meanwhile, woman to your mama and to would no what. Okay, me too.
And you know, since May 2020, and at 3% withholding tax, no, you start to say enforce it.
Okay.
And no, oh, export TBA, na charge 3%. NASA says can wait to yama buying through customs answer gold no yamano kwine manako.
Okay.
Na ye kuhunu say before May 2020 no na gold na free small scale sector alone no was on the average about 5,000 kilograms of gold in a month.
5,000 kilograms.
Now we were doing 5,000 kilograms, which is about 5 tons in 1 month.
I see.
Now, since the introduction of the tax, you say, sa figures no so bafum. So tiya maminiam no ka say as at December 2021, we could not even do 100 kilograms of gold from the small scale sector in terms of export.
I see.
Meanwhile, there was production going on.
And the gold name
the strong belief was that sa gold no do na normal smuggle.
Almost smuggle out of the country.
Out of the country.
Okay.
Normal smuggle out of the country. And in Aban then she shall be by to tackle that situation. Aban looked at it from 2 angles. One, from the regulatory angle in terms of reviewing the tax, and then 2, the enforcement angle in terms of clamping down on the smuggling. From the regulatory angle, no, Aban reduced tax no, from 3% to 1.5%.
Tax now from 7%. Yeah,
from 10%
yes.
to 3%, now to 1.5%.
To 1.5%.
Aban reduced it to 1.5%. Now, it made a good story.
Okay.
The reason is that reduction took effect in January this year. Since January this year, we've seen a gradual increase
in production.
In the export figures.
Okay.
We've seen a gradual increase.
And it means Encrofo exported, but they are now going through the right process.
Thank you. Because of the reduction. Smuggling no a swab form because of the reduction in the tax. So as at January, we did over 451 kilograms of gold. As at the end of June, we had done about 2,900 kilograms of gold.
Yes, but help me understand. Even as at 3%, almost small scale gold, this small scale miners, were they still paying corporate tax? And that does not affect them, right?
There be.
Okay. With the exception of the light scale companies.
Companies, exactly.
Okay. And now reduction of 1%, no abba, and to say no one more back.
Or more back into the mainstream legal channels, no.
Okay.
Into exporters now or more free small scale miners or to export, no, and which before the non commerce smuggle because of the percentage tax, no. All of them are coming through the right channels now.
Okay.
Well, that has been a good story so far because it somehow still lasts at 1.5. No, Oshe, your sub-region, particularly countries and Nanka, gold no smuggle through now. It is still on the high side.
Yeah, 1.5.
Yeah, 1.5 no, is still on the high side. It is still ye di hujuma. Yeah, she say ye ni aban bedi enkitawo die bi na ya church.
Why is the 1.5 not still on the high side? I don't get it. Because one, these small scale miners are destroying our forests. They are destroying our vegetation. They are destroying our farmlands. They are destroying our cocoa production. Okay, right now, Ghana Cocoa Board, Becca said the production of cocoa reducing as a result of mining activities. Now, government of Ghana, Ebesanswa back again, using this same 1.5 taxes now, to reclaim the lands. Okay, and then also to cushion the tax force one more call rounds in an attempt to fight the illegal activities. If we are dropping this further to let's say 1.5 and now 0.8 and now 0.7%, how much more will government be able to accrue in fighting all these things?
Yo, Minya, question, Mami Mao scenario, very simple scenario. Yenina yeton say yeton Gary.
Yeah.
Gary Croyal difference bien nim. O ton wo de 1 cedi. Me ton me de 2 cedis.
Yeah.
In a day ye kodwa because wo ton wo de 1 cedi nti no. Utumi san udwa ni nyina.
Ya me de ko
nyina to misa.
Okay.
Emma okofa mo crowd de ba. Me ton 2 cedis nti no na koyeka. So what you say? the basic analogy is this. Say who reduce the tax no. Competitive in the sub-region. What you effectively do is that you even be attracting more gold from the sub-region to come through Ghana. Because when the tax was not enforced, there will be a friend of transshipment gold and a transit gold.
Okay.
Gold and a free West Africa has sub-region Amaya Ghana.
Okay.
Esan say na Emirates there was a flight every day from Ghana to Dubai. And gold time bound transactions. Because anopa gold price within every second be a gold price.
Okay.
Every second gold prices. They are very time conscious people. All of these factors combined informed the decision. Say I was say you to me tax. When you talk about the mining activity itself, you would find say ampara so aban we edijuma bebre check illegal mining no asase omo say ni ade nyina. Minerals Commission edijuma bebre nanse se utie na wo hwe ya na wo kan mpa ye deputy minister Honorable Duka onyanti say bibi koso ofin river no sunyina speed on the Minerals Commission omo stop pace activity no. So enti jumadie koso omo check illegal mining ene ehun ensunsuanso ewo mine no. Na mom no at the same time no o share downstream sector the commercial activity itself. You must put in place measures which will ensure that gold no eba. Okay. Because you risk losing more revenue if you push them to go underground.
Meanwhile, okay.
You risk losing more revenue. Even Amekachi will say, since the introduction of that tax, the enforcement of that tax at 3% in 2020, when the tax was enforced in 2020, immediately, export figures started falling. Look, in 2018, when there was a complete total ban on galamsey, that was when Ghana became the premier gold producing country in Africa and number 6 in the world. So, if you have an arrangement or an atmosphere encourages a encrofor the gold in the beba, you stand to gain more than say ube pushimi or more underground.
I see. This is 92.9. Many Oranana Kwesiyewa, Managing Director at the Precious Mineral Marketing Company Limited, and Edin Komo 92.9. Tiwa Studios, and Kasawuti live on 93.3. We are live from Anane Boatin Studios. On your TV, this is Kessben Television. We are grateful. Conversation we know very important because you need to understand the Encrofor no the Eba Bainho. Okay, any they call one bottom. As I say, in Galamsey for a whisker ukrum has say. It seems to me, sir, one year Galamsey as a service every year penny. Ama uko the mining areas and Kwaladim Pesku. Prostitution, a lot more. So you ask yourself, say, as a country, no, okay, as a country, no, a DNA yenya after going through all this hassle. Just last week, Friday, Yene Ghana AIDS Commission national program be presentation, and they were telling you say in the mining areas, okay, prevalence of HIV/AIDS more because of mining activities. Foreigners to cotton for a womu free womu kro mo aba womu ye adwuma in all those communities. Woba no AIDS kra na unhu obi an testing no the aberem no ye. But the question again is that what does the country risk losing? As for minor DNA losing, because it mami miss out say our ability to get them to go through the legal processes and sana ya exporting gold no dia ko amanane akwakoton no say yantimi anya saa de na it means enkrofo any individuals ebe richer than the country whilst the gold they mine they export for themselves na o mine no etiho. That is what it means actually.
No correct na I will say a sound so who say share the mining activity itself for the small scale. One of the challenges when you engage with them was that the procedure for legalizing their activity is too cumbersome.
Okay.
That was one of the major challenge. Say Minerals Commission, won't cry. Even if they have district offices or put in application, just or sign bank cry, normal processing, wine, and send be and you know, a buying a two and a mombi, minia or that Minerals Commissioner no. Me no ka say Mr. Isi. Minim say or den she be a bas isi and also digitalizes our process. No?
Okay.
You know, applying for
the
license no is online. You just have to submit everything online. It's processed and you are there. You just have to pick it up, making it easier for people to obtain the license in order to legalize their mining activity. So and then you bet you say illegal mining. You don't have an excuse because because of war crab me so me was sankregua ho baby mean to kayamba and the internet baby and then obia to me have access to internet cafe and laptop and BB. All you have to do is to make your application online.
Okay. Okay. Very important question by Kwame here me. In the small scale sector, because large scale need him say well known, well registered. And the small scale no, and they are very, very important. Now, with the issue of Chinese, one more into the small scale sector no, more export no, one more through PMMC.
As far as we are concerned, no, OSHA license gold export. First of all, before I'll be exporting gold, you must be licensed.
Okay.
So our license, Minister for Lands and Natural Resources, Honorable Samaji Abujinapo, and issues our license on a sign.
Okay.
Now before I will be signing so no. The application no command Minerals Commission. Minerals Commission process it application, then eventually they will recommend whether or not it should be signed by the minister. And there are about as we speak, there are about 15 active licensed gold exporters. Now exporting also and they are heavily regulated.
Okay.
Heavily regulated to Inshisha. The export be a omubeye biano. First of all, so we export here current and managed say so we export here it was say 80% of the export revenue within 30 days also signed the bagana.
So we too good now they come on the near. We are within 30 days, 80% of Sika Obenya Waman as also signed the bagana.
And Patrani,
that is what I am running.
And Patrani, Mr. Speaker, I think it's important to explain the aspect ni because you need to understand the value chain.
Me too.
The value chain, there are the primary producers. Primary producers no miners no.
Okay.
Omo from to gold na kasan. And dealers. Dealers no could be itinerant buyers. Enkrofo a omo round etoto.
Okay.
Obi wo ha otu a in a day ana breaking day no wenya be 5 grams and 10 grams and 1 pound 2 pound sanoman. Now it is not always the case. In most cases, in fact, in 99% of the cases, the miners are not the same as the exporters.
Okay.
Inti Santi Asianu was said that. It is not the case. Say wow to gold, no one our exporting. Patrol Debbie.
Omo capacity
Debbie.
Okay.
And your mono yes man. Until you have the dealers who go around and buy from the miners. Then you have bigger dealers. Almost war agents or exactly. Then you have the exporters. In some cases, the big dealers may also be exporters.
Okay.
But in other cases, the exporters are entirely different. Because say we a dealer, export here, you must necessarily go through a licensed gold exporter. And yes, I will go to Rebecca Krum here.
Okay.
So, into sana sa value chain no. Etie. Now, in that value chain, PMMC plays a role.
Okay.
A role in the sense that PMMC is the national assayer because at the point of export, say and check it. And who say gold we ne dudu oni na ehun value nie na eto a eba aban ho ni a sa gold no enko.
Okay.
So that is the value chain for you. So it's not always the case, the miner, in fact, in 99% of the cases, the miner is not the same as the exporter.
Yes, maybe so, because China for no capacity. And then wamunya gold no do form at the primary level. And see wamunya na do they have the capacity? And just as you have said, wamutu at the primary level. Na dealers no akwakoto, then exporters ne beba no muso mabeje. Then finally it comes to what point as PMMC. So that is how our value chain no a year. Okay.
Now me patro menka bibi nka ho. Because of this whole a year objective, a buying butaya or pese or introducing responsible sourcing na ema Ghana nya sa reputation as a responsible sourcing hub for gold no. Me no ka say ye di dwuma bi eno ka Ghana Land Restoration and Small Scale Mining Project funded by World Bank. We are working with the Minerals Commission to put in place a traceability system. It is absolutely important because if you are going to get to that point of responsible sourcing harbor, you need to have a system in place who to me attract the chain of custody of the gold right from the producer, which is the miner, all the way to the final destination.
Gold, no,
also inti sa adwuma no yade bia between this year and next year no will be implemented.
You mentioned say wamutuya ase fee, right?
Patron.
Eno ne kwa aban ho.
Eno ko ase fee ne ko PMMC ho. PMMC eya bind there. In essence it is going to
difference be the war in between ase fee no any export fee no. Differences near then.
The withholding tax is 1.5%.
Okay.
The ase fee is 0.02524%, which is less than 0.1%.
I see. But na ya de na kwesi ewura. Ni nyina no gold no in its raw state.
Empatrani.
No yem process yem fa hwenka emfa ajamu enye hwe.
Empatrani.
First ni any gold refinery, right? Ya ni bi as a country. Enti womo ye ni nyina ne saa no a na export na eko. Na Dubai for na ko refine no mo de aba. They say yes, refinery or Ghana.
Mpatrani.
Are you ready?
Mpatrani.
Okay, maminti on the refinery.
Yo,
and then a refinery no be the Abua Ghana.
Yo, Mr. Speaker, medasi bebre na this refinery no is only one aspect of the broader government strategy to improve value addition. Okay. And it's not only for gold.
And for first send me message, I now brought for the door. So it's
refinery ye adebakwa a womb.
Okay.
O share a buying butaya or dear sin no so say or be promote value addition. Enye gold in kwa o share aluminium industry, bauxite near there. All of these are happening. And normal we in koso. But a buying enja gold. Okay. When you gold and free. Ain't no o share gold and swa. Aban hu ne say de bia gold dory eko ekwa omo refine am me kan ka say 24 karat gold no board den say 23 karat.
Yes,
Ghana ha gold eko the highest you can get 23 karat. Na udi gold ne kwa omo ye ne 24 karat it's more expensive. Inti aden na yen to me and refine it to sa 24 carats no. Okay. E wo krom haya. Inti bota aban di si na no say e wo say to me this adwuma no na ye add value to your gold na ye process wo krom haya. Ti aban di bibi ba ye friend no gold retention policy. Okay. Sa policy ne kire say gold a ye tu na no sankebe ya ye refine wo krom haya, but aban started with a pilot which is 30% of all gold produced in Ghana should be retained in Ghana and refined in Ghana. And gold that you two are chrome nyina no, a mu 30% no, and na chrome higher, na refine wo chrome higher. Okay. Na you do sa pempenswa ye wo sa capacity say you be refine 100% of all the gold. Ni to me e dey say adwuma no. Because and there South Africa gold dory en free hole. Omo refine bibia wo chrome ho. Na ka chrome ho. Gold dory in free ho. Ehwa na bibia akoso. Enti ni nyina ka sa value addition you know. Na next question they say fine your refinery sorry refinery way sisi ano ye twen say yera omampanyin beba bebia no because bibia yo are ready.
Okay.
Wo capacity
and then so ye under PMMC
and patro a joint venture.
Okay.
PMMC ne foreign investor ebi yeah.
Okay.
Na ne capacity 400 kilograms of gold per day.
And they bet me a refine.
And they bet me a refine 400 kilograms of gold per day.
Okay.
And they bet me a refine. Inti capacity no is good.
Okay.
Every hono so no to me use two technologies. Your electrolysis and electricity and
power machines
exactly and your aquaresia and your acid based refinery method.
Okay.
Well, now it to me 99.99 99.99
value
a percentage purity.
Okay.
99.99% purity of gold into 24 carats straight up. Well, now if free one now wait yes I did way in area no. Next question is Kwame now be so aton sa gold. No. That's the next question because capacity in country is not there. And yet utumi ye gold ni na hu adwuma unya 24 karat 99.99 o koton wo he. But then they also utumi ton na unya ho fa so anamwa.
Yeah.
Good. Enti no sa ne ho ton no so no emra wo ho. International regulations wo ho. I also unya certifications bi I bet me ama waton wo gold ama sebi bullion banks a mo wo abrochiri.
Okay.
So what you say enti sa
certifications right.
That's it.
Okay.
That is the bankable gold. Enti no sa certifications no ebi ne London Bullion Market Association eno ye titru dem wunya sa certification na immediately wo refined gold or the stamp so ubetumi aton ama bullion bank bia they will give you full value for it and also no betumi aboa ma central bank etumi atosa gold no to improve our foreign reserves.
Okay.
So what I say.
But already Bank of Ghana is going to buying of it. Money or more interactions.
And patron ye more interactions. But gold or muto nyina ye na ye ase more. Ye na ye ase more.
I say. I say. Because you're bringing to ye do business now so akwakoto aweduma so do pay wo bantem. I know so afi na wo call office. I mean can few of the messages now responding na ye fancy. It almost quarter past 8. I can see taxi drivers. We thank Mr. Speaker and Mr. President very much for resuming. Kola Huasem Nawoka. Okay. Mamin Kai, we could just improve furniture. We say, good morning, Mr. Speaker. This your conversation is very powerful. Majority of the people within the mining chain don't even understand the processes and how much comes into government coffers. We thank you for opening our eyes this morning. Ebenezer Oche said, that is my infatigable MD. He is really a hard-working personality. His explanation is simple and very understandable to the ordinary Ghanaian. From Mr. Ebenezer Oche, PMMC Field Operations Department, and Mr. Ebenezer Oche, anyway, at the Abba. Joycelyn at the Abba, or say MD all the way. God bless you. We thank you for your explanation. Thank you very much. I'll say very simple and on point. Joycelyn, thank you very much for your message. You know, with the Abba. Also, Isaac said, good morning to you, Mr. Speaker, and your team. A very brilliant delivery by Kwesi. The gold sector must begin to refine itself. We need to get more of the things we do as a country. Local content, no refinery, no mobile workers na here at the free Ghana.
Workers no do abewa.
You can able to me apply there.
Patrol you. Ghana there. Into Ghana for na was some more.
I go see us real. I see. You. It's in Ghana for me Bruno Benya Jumaye.
Patron.
I will find name. Okay. But John Hadoma Kodia about since Azika. I go see why he's speaking too much English in his presentation. Let him break it down. Okay. Thank you. So my kind of messages, you know that. Let me do this one. Henry Danny Boy at the boss watching you live from Obuase Embrent Henny Clothing Services. God bless you, Mr. Speaker. We love your show. And with the Abba, thank you very much. And message, you know. Okay, Otre, messages in the bar now with the bar. Johnny Abua Andy, it looks like the MD is well abreast with his work. We really need a track of our mineral resources to help us broaden our economy. Kudos to you, Mr. Speaker, and your team. Thank the MD for me. Anna Wede Abba. Messi Ejewa Ankra Ediaba. I say, wow, a very good delivery from the managing director of PMMC. And those are a couple of messages also Wede Abba. Because we are wrapping it up with you. The next conversation you'll be having the next time you be now be. Now you share because you name say diamond and so mudi hujuma, right? Okay, box item so far Moana
and Patrol Derby.
Okay, and no be second half of our conversation. The next time round that you be now. I don't pay Mamintio on your final words, not your fancy.
Yo, my final words say despite our challenges at PMMC, we share Juma ye dinner. Jumadie bia ebeboa Ghana mine. Esan say we are changing the narrative.
Okay.
Yes, san enoma bi ya den sesen bi eba gold ye tu okroma no ho mfaso be Ghana fo nyina dia. Narrative no yes san no ene say ye tu anamon bia gold no ye be process wa ha ya beyond that no so no ye be ye ho value addition ye goodie a ye ni nyina no so e ya de bia ye di huduma. You know ka say my minister ama me instructions say e was say ye tumi bomodian na ye wo baby a ye friend gold souk to say Dubai woko baby ba fakun eho dia wo pem nyina
gold ho bibia
wo benya wo ho enti no eno ye dwumadie bia esi ani so ye di hu dwuma nti enche bia no kana for beti enka e wo sa dwumadie no nti no meda obi ase na metutu asere se PMMC ebehia sa support no fan refinery ni dwuma ye di nyina no sa no at the end of the day no enye yen na beboa yen ko a beboa Ghana nyina that's it.
But Occupy Ghana ni Occupy Flag Servers modern
me gidi say
was the question is straightforward.
Very straightforward. It's a welcome question. It's a very welcome question. Me gidi say Occupy Ghana da.
Oh that
Nansia o share in fact even this week here there was a story on Occupy Ghana. A fano search charges near there. I did hujuma some.
To the office of the special prosecutor.
Exactly. You know, why him say Occupy Ghana and
next time we will occupy PMS. Thank you very much. Medasi for your time.
Medasi, Mr. Speaker.
We wish you all the best. You'll be there to see what you are doing.
Certainly.
You know, be your best answer. You and
Medasi,
Nyamisha. So, and I don't pay Medasi. Bene Uradana Kwesi Ewa. No managing director at the PMMC and Edin Com. Mitran Waba, how they say no, will come back shortly.
What how they say?
Mr. Speaker, me how they say? And fear be near any idea cokromoti power atuaba. Nansu ya kure, market kura ye nibi, nan kan pese ye nya hospital anyway no. Bibi sase, ye hwanya sadie.
Mr. Speaker, ye kure, kotes nyina choki.
Wode, wada, hwekwa finfin. Amnaka se pa da ho. Iti me bisa se we, okama for pa no waya.
Okama for no. Ye Kwame Appiah Kubi. Mr. Speaker, oye tutujagwa onsuro ni kureka. Wo beka ni pen. Now was set a record in this trade. Entity Kessben che wa Kessben 92.9 any 93.3 wukua da way any wukua da bia ebra ya de wo how ne say jumedie ya de brewo na Mr. Speaker oba Fredie asam ne fa ne ho eye hwan asade hwan na wasa wo ye ne ye na ya set a record in this trade dia wo be ye ne fa phone na ye video ya emru simamie no sira ye baby a wugina no kasa video na say ma ye hunu how kropa ya munamu wo de be fa ye WhatsApp line 0550 567 929 0550 567 929 na enipa wasa wa yesa hauna e won patamu hono ye bemma na yenintentem Kessben Maakye wo hauna say Kessben FM sedan kwa
Sendiko inabeka miaro endo miaro Kessben 92.9 endo miaro Obrey inabebo miaro endo miaro semi besini
Mr. Speaker, and you promote power agaba. Let's your brain, market cry, non campus, and your hospital,
Mr. Speaker,
What the it's me visa say way or come up for pan
Kwame Appiah Kubi, Mr. Speaker, or you to Jagua on Srone Kureka, or Bekani pen. Now was set a record in this trade, and city Kessben Maakye, what Kessben 92.9, any 93.3, Wukwada way, any Wukwada Bia, Ebra, yet the war how on the sage medie, yet the brew. Now, Mr. Speaker, or Befredi Assam the funny one, and why you said, why I was so yenny ye, nay, set a record in this trade, dear Wubayeni, foul phone, nay, video, ya empress mammy, no, say, baby, I would general, cast our video, not say, my young how for pa, ya would know what the best fire WhatsApp line 0550 567 929 0550 567 929 na enipa wasa wa yesa hauna ewon patamu hono ye bemma na yen tentem Kessben Maakye hauna say Kessben FM sedan kwa
It is only 21 minutes after 8. This is Kessben 92.9. So what you say na e braso say ya de wo ha ne say no e de bro. Na wo ha ne say no wo kua de bia no it comes your way. Said the be ya sabi nsem hunu ensem fo ne niam tantan a enye in our communities. But yenya obia maninka ho asem no yebeka because no na modi asoa ye enti yeba yadwuma no e pa ye die no. But the point is that we do this in the interest of the state. Said yebe your mind no ebetimi afa ne ntoma pa e de afra anopay me how kese pa me be me de ba ye no e plastic or how kese pa e di kan ya anopay me ba me de ba ye e said your mind we ye ni ye huni. Wa wo hwe mani mu anopay wo TV so no wo ka ho bi wa wo tie me no wo ka ho bi me ankasa me ka ho bi ye nyina ye ka ho bi asofo politicians individuals dwadifo wo bia ye nyina ye niye huni na said ye pese ye kuro no ye fi na ye tantantan na emu bon na emu ye kankan no eno ana ye hu anopay enti baabi a wo tie a wo to ade na wo tie radio so anopay no sent na efi ho ba ni nyina no enye Tiena, what you want no more, and nay politin bag, would did we are now the ato form because you don't care about the community and the next person. One no eti won channel, and yourself to buy in this ania mano, and a boss our money. Now, no presume lion Ghana for so one more tea and car, Monkan Chops am a chairwoman because it beat my imagination. Say you walk from her. Yes, see recycling plant. Yes, and so ball and no good one no air plastic. Okay? And nay a chrome high way, Ghana high way, Bibia Ubaya Biano air plastic. Ukotadia one city cranny, there's a polythene bag in Mudiamo. I dear 50 pesos. Wakoto no one find a polythene bag. Too many one farm manua. Was in a who how they say, who simu say, dear my betradia one mammy polythene bag. I'm found coffee. Just a woman no one respectino. It's so buy your better one seed in Tino and your fair into one man polythene bag. What the idea no edition. But the real thing was a wakono here dear 50 pesos no area. Damage any contamination polythene bag in the bedroom mine far bigger than the 50 pesos and the 1 Ghana cedi item awakwakoto what a kemu what a trotromu what ye man no pay what to bottle water no wonum we ye no ana what to ye na ade to nwura enwura no nipa bia nso nkodom obi an kwa prapra enkoyi plastic no emfa mfiri nwura nim Okay, what it come, what to pure water no, wouldn't now to rubber no now de toho, obian what that you zoom lion for at the chroma plastic no, a fino and mini, but we know in the metropolis, in the municipal and the district assemblies in Inano, we know say you almost said yes, I want more gada. San Yaman in Inano, more proper chrome, no chrome had a but yet still, we are consumed by the plastics day in, day out. And then we are happy about it as a country. And for Biaho, and you'll be awesome, and you'll be a TTSM, and you'll be a hearsem. And no cancer and ubenya, wunya cancer and yentimin sao yare, ubewu because common sense. And can't one who say plastic na ye you so chrome hano, zoom lion, woman so due diligence, woman to me nyebi, woman to me se sangrano, woman to me segregate, ama ye new plastics in fiho. Enso ni to ye yifa wono. Now buafu. Okay, ya betina ha ebo abayachi, abai entimi nyanadwuma ye. Abai and dredge gutters no abai gutters ni muasisi but we refisa usubai tantan no usubai fo no eno na de yaba bedru say uto nsuo no numwie ye na wugya bottle water ne de to gutter ni mo no eno no gutter no nsuo no to ye muasi entimi nko eti plastics no eno de wo hu okrom no video no a yensa ka ne bi ne de ato so de ama no. And you see how dirty our country is. We are happy as a people. We are happy as a country. Our leadership is very happy about this particular development. Plastics in a mini. Baby, I wouldn't be a polythene bag. And then what you care more? When we little glasses are polythene bag to me too. Now be rocking. You agree with me? The American wouldn't pass and no crack. And Sufina once a sell subai. They said the plastics no achoki or gatanim. It is ye nipan ye wo common sense. And ye dia nim dia ye wo nyina no ye adwuma. And na plastic an e so e wo my way mu. Tete no aye simpanfo na anko school. Tete no aye simpanfo no wo mu anya nimdie. Tete no aye so e ti bonko so bre. And na computer age, computer world. Ye mpanfo na agya wo man ne man ye no wo mu ani semhunu sei. Ono bottle water na gata ni mu na wujai it. The plastics are eating us up gradually. They say no plastics no are taking over. Every aspect of the country bia wouldn't be no ube who say plastics no are taking over. Upra umra wo fear bisa who say quantity ahe ana ya rubber nko a. Baby a wouldn't be no plastics no aje baby no ade afa. Kasa wusubai enyama ni bia wan kasa wo ye no eno no bi na no pa ye yi di kire wo no. The things you do, your activities, any enyama ni bia wo ye no eno na no pa ye yi our Kessben TV, any Facebook aye de kire wo no. And this is the country we live in. In the greater Accra region, Kumasi, baby a wouldn't be a whether a croquet to an crocus here, plastics no aji baby afa. No pay zoom lion for a juma ben pan one wire to be able to ensure say plastics no ye bet me to us here and therefore my gun. Okay, zoom lion for no a juma ben pan one muti chrome ha one more year plastics no how many you say? Maybe one in tears here.
Kessben 92.9. The
Maakye to say. Did you fine?
Oh, Nyamiantu.
Okay. Ahode wo ho.
Oh, malaria bina but baby I fine.
Okay. Now for poor Maakye.
Yeah, speaker.
Did you fine?
Nyako pada room.
Very well. But quick one. Mami kwa ho mani so na menye se adwuma na zoom lion for no wo nyom adwuma yie. Wukaya so no more first one be responded. But we kwa man sombra because producers na ma indication say one more tie na one more person mo ne kasa. Mami Emma corporate affairs manager. But me no any nkomo anopay. Mami Emma appear to me come. Good morning.
Good morning, Mr. Speaker. What to say?
Eradi adom be hoye. Na edi entia muti kromba me fi achi yesa, especially plastics. Edi entia.
Mr. Speaker, let us say anopay na no kra say ye dwumadi a ya fa to ye ho so ne say ye beboa amagana ahunidie ejina branding. Na say uhwe waste characterization na ye researchers ni ye ma ye no. Enwura a obakofo ka ana say onipa ka e wo Ghana ha no. Emu nchemu uchemu ha emu adiosia mienu na ye de pro. Emu nchemu dunai ana dunum na ye rubber. Enti sa kwa no so no hu say enka rubber no na menka ne aka no so na ye na de paper na enwura aka. Na se oha mu nchemu tenum na ye rubber. Ade na agi baby a.
Some question no ma me ma say mo na ebisa mo because mo na ebi say mo prapra krom eti die ntia oha mo nchichemu dunum no plastics no agi krom ha nyina no aboso e die ntia
me da say eno e kira wo say generators no yen so ye wo asodi yen a ye kefi no source na efi ni fiba no ye wo asodi na yen ya fede ni say Enwura ya etwagu wo gota yimu yin.
Yeah.
Enye bin mu ena enwura ni gu ena obi hwie fi bin mu begu gota ni. Se okay fi no ena odi egu ni bin mu kama ena si baby ana odi akogu central container mu kama ena si hono mu. Eye ma tafrache ebusu se de mpo a contractor nbekwa kofa. Emfri ho emma megu border gota yimu. Yei odasani ena waswa ni and or the other gotten a broadinzi. Na storm drains no ewa nebia abai ama akwanchre na yetim. Na nka storm drains na nka je adie we. Enya adie we na wasi yehu ewom ensuo NFM. Etu say me ne wo yansesa yensu a dumla yo beba ne obeba china obeba febo. Adie we enkom
enti so bo no mo de bo Ghana for at the detriment of mo modwuma esese mo ya na
so bo no obia owo chain num no ewo bi na ni titiro no me de bebo yen a ye generate waste na yem pese ye be ye yen so ya sade a ewo waste management chain num se what baby ebi anya obi a no wo fie obetumi ade border chance yesi ho nanso mantem a wote ye den a baby wo wa egusumra me fitire obi twam a wanya sika to diaper eno so wo plastic ni bi wo e de abo ba wanya sika koto indomie e de awie e de ni case no wa chechire na wodu me fitire na waja ato na de na wo de wo baby a da na fitire ni ho ade ti na wo fa nkosumra so and now when you born a chance in Fengum, I think let us be responsible as individuals. And yes, our contractor for your buru de woho and your one cry kruma and your zoom lion kwa. And so that's why we are back also.
But yeah, dream says to born more necessary the bomb because more than your name say nipa no sebe na dream mu hano. Na wonum so ni we no de beto abonten a okay yenim say jums lion a mo de moadwe mu da ho fan a mo ye adwuma in the interest of the state no mo so mo beboa yen ama saade we no atimi afri gates ne mo now videos here ye show your videos are you twa won kan circle here ya odo ne ho ne ade nyina no baby anam bia no plastics nko a enti zoom lion ehu saade we ya what is your mandate in ensuring say saane ma tititi say no ye betimi ye free street here so
me da say in our mandate no yefa yen contractor yene assemblies no wa omu tren de dia yemfa containers akesi ensi eye niamia ya efidie ni ntimi nkonkotwe beans no maako no enti ye di ti ho e ma nkura wo ka wo fi a wo nso wasade ni se wo beboa no na de akwa akotu na contractor no so asade ni se obekwa akofa aban so asade ni se wo behwe se baby no ye di container ni betisi ho na contractor no behwe se obefa ni pepepe na ai enkomo wo ho no ni contractor no edi na wasan so ahyehyɛ mmra ato ho ama amanfo a yete mantemu ho no mu sɛ ne ɛbɛyɛ a yɛbɛdi so ama yɛ mopɔtemu ate enwura no ka enwura no wo fie wie na unya de kokoku benum pɛ enwura no ya by responsibility nti ɔdo so bɛhwɛ sɛ contractor bɛba na waba bɛfa enti na wa han yɛn Zoom Lion as contractors ni di a yɛdi saa adwuma no deɛ to so mienu a yɛn so ne sɛ ye baby a ya fan ama yen se mpotemu ha e wo se wo na wo hwe ma wo sesa ho mura no ye cheche beans wo ho ama ankura agibi wo bia ye na dwen se me nje na metua ho ka metumi mura gu se dia bete enti e ho de ye no ne ho na wo se mra na ya hye no ye memu e hyekena na etimechi ana edidwuma e ma nipa no asote se ye wo ye ne tia mra.
Yes, but Emrano nyamo na mo di ye adwuma. As much as mo ye stakeholders, Emrano enyamo na mo implement no. E kwan ben so na mo ni assemblies no efa because it seems to me say adwuma mo ye as a company no ni nyina na ye cost 90. O man so sign contract to yesika no egu because adwuma mo ye no mo ye wie na mo kɔ no na efi no yasan so di aba besim. And if you are working to that expectation, na still na no efi ni plastics no was street in Esua. What is the Zoom Lion Ghana? Any assemblies no to ensure say some running in no ebeyejuma because once upon a time under Cecilia Abnadapa we knew pass a greater Accra yet the dustbins near DCC Monte the padlocks near the nyina to tutu and ne anopeya maker say wo pesa dustbin ne ba kokra hu baby a
Mr. Speaker me da say if we say asem na me beka na waka mama no who say me sha say no na me ka say in the chain of waste management the generator also has a responsibility na ye the bin abesia bontene say ahowo won enti kromu ha obi a wo twam keke meti adenta mi twam madi na makonkran mi kuramura bi na me di atum ne ye di abesi ho bin na ensi ho biom samre after a year or two no me pacho ewo he Dadia na ye de so bi nu de credo to mu no e wo he senka bi ni da so si ho mpo e na aye ma abuso e na wo bo me so bo se Zoom Lion na contractor ni ye adwuma dia enka meji atum bi no obi abefa ko onipa ko no ofa ode ko ye den onu ko na ye Ghana ni ana Ghana fo nyina ye ya dwen si ye befa nko no obeba beto no afa ya boka abaya boka e de bin sasisi kru say yem fa nwura ngugu ya mfa ntu na onu ani fie na obeto bi ndi esi onye enu ti adwuma ba kwa Zoom Lion ye modern bo ba kwa ye de say ye ba mo fidi kafie yi so eni afoforo aka da bia ni amanfo kasa stress ye betu anamo na so hwe ba bia ye free over a decade abepem na ya yakoye nim empen bebre nanso aka ye bebre nso se fa storm drain we anyoma we egu mi sentumo se material se rubber aka bom egu mu hu sei sensuo to sesi a na nsuo fi upstream na esa twe enwura kakra bi beka hu sesi a is Africa oyo na
I see and I pray me boss obo as much as me nim santema ye want other waste management companies media de minimum ni say Zoom Lion ne so enti no say ade no ye kodu baabi a other waste management companies ye momudi because ye nim say de ehu a ye Zoom Lion cars nko an ye hu se wo mo sesa bola no ba se baabi ade na duru no eji mo nsem a ehu behia sa ban ebe ban ne plastics na ana
me da say ntani se edoma ni chiri ya so ntakrache enu ti Zoom Lion ya jiatum se mo prayer hin baby a se yanko ampo ne ye adwuma o Ghana ye penisa enye hwe fi se ye ne kese na se aban asuma obusa meka ne ani ni debi se aban twem se mi amfa Robin sikrom ha bioma enka kwa bi so no nke bebua bebre fi se ne enya nto a enya ntua ade ni yi hɔ a esi den na ekoye fi enso wose ehunu se rubber no enye Safrache ni didi mu nkoa say Coca-Cola bottle nsuo bottle yakoto Indomie ne nkradofo ni apake ye ko shop mu a won ko rubber ye de chichire ni oma ho edeba
okay
say nyoma bi fi abrochire ba bia ya manu emu bi na rubber chichire mu fa ni wi atwa bola ye hunu so say ta enyoma ni nyina nso no eye adwumade de madom. It's a whole industry. Nkopon so Safrache wo musako o ma no wo ho.
Die no wo mo ye wo ho mo musako mo ano. Wo mo define ye den.
Enye fie no me twese se ne ye rubber ne bakuro yi mu no.
Okay.
Enyuma bi didi gwa. Ewu tu pai se fi ana do airport na ye se o bag no condense ne kaka obekọ de rubber foil afa ho ama o kama. Sani odi fa ho ama no so ne kakra wa o ye de didi no. Enti se ye twam se memma bio a ye beye ne den. Ni a wo ye nsuo e de hwe ne ho ono so wo beye den. Enti se ye no edi ye nuanum binom be na mo nsaka o ma no dia. Na ne ye twam se ye twam emma ha bio no emmoa yen. Fi se be ma ho kire akosoro. Enti no ne ye kire ne se ne nka. Isa nyumaku na wo nam roba nyumadie no so ema won sako ano no won pa kwan a wo be fa so a wo be twi won roba na won de ato won adwade no atako won achi minim say ebi mo asase bibi e friend no buy back bring back centers wo ba ye ke just supermarkets baby a we are now the unsu a wo to ye no e fa na de ntoa no ata aba abegu ebi ansa woto wo mo ho no efa na ade aba begum na ade ba ko a mefa ba yen amanfo so bi mu eni ha akwadworo enti mi nya da age mi fi okwa mi ni ba bi a mi di so bi a mpese fi bebe no nanso ade ba ko a me kan say oboni say we should be intentional about our on premises waste management semura de wo mi fie na man shada mo ho bra yi a eye den ebetu abonten ni ebehu ni aye enwu ama na boro so ni e paso mienu a Debbie no na biguso kan say yenti mi ntwemu saa efri say enyumade ewo rubber adwuma no mu.
Yes, enyumade na ewo mu no eno na ye me major point because and then last week Monday I was doing a particular research and then to my surprise I was so shocked to say majority of the bottled water production companies work from foreign owned. Okay? And in so bebre to bottled water to bebre na no enye Ghanaian owned. One more produce you know sika ni nyina wa hawie repatriate you sika ni nyina hawie na bottles na one more year no they don't do any corporate social responsibility na sa bottles na sa ba begu ye so na ene ya ye kase no so bo no ye besa de abomuzum lion. The question again is that edie na mo ye ene sa companies e produce so na one more produce we are Lebanese no one more se so sika de kono na efini ni nwura no ekegbanom no edie na mo ni companies to ensure say some bottles here Google gata isi mu a wote office a wo hwe anope no saa de ni nyina no mo so betimi aboa na efa bi no ye betimi ayidi afri
yo me da fe enfia kakra atwa no minya ne nte se ekuo a rubber nyuma fo no wokuo na omo ne aban edi nsawoso a omo tete sika nkumanfuma bi edi gu futuo bi moto kwa ya omo de bebo saa adwumadi a wo kan ho asemi ho bra na efa nse me no menya adwuma wo rubber efo no mu ni nti no minim poten baabi a saa sika gigye no akwakosi eni sika ndodo o menya ne dia omo de ye ni emetimi aka ne se yen a yesese ngura te se zoom lion yen ne yen adwumaku atwa yen so te se ye ma misi adapa adwumaku no Ministry of Sanitation and Water Resources no ebedi nkomo yen ni odi nkomo efa ahokyere aye fam ko si se nipa no ye ne dan a wo pra bi odi ngura ba bi ko wo pra no pa no num no nsia obeto ayi emu adi e wo rubber mo beja agu ho na mframa nso abo isan se mu ohanti na atwe na akogu nsum esubonkam nsuo itoto a na nsuso so atwe bi dia ko enti ekwan be na obefa so aboa yen na omo de emra na ye adwuma yen no sa nkomodie no kwa so na yen association eda ya no eye expa eboa any advocacy ahoro say ye be hwe ne ye be no ma say ehokwan
Ajema, my friends here. Now, the never saw Basubian because the point is that as I say, Zoom Lion, Mutimiche, blueprint, you know, a choir money assemblies in this microphone in the Befaso. Say, you know, yet in a studio, honey, stakeholder engagement. Yanumo Bedi didn't come, that's a net, your best answer, Basan come here with you. And open my men now.
That's Mr. President.
Okay. Auntie Emma, and I'm in no Edin Common Corporate Affairs Manager at the Mazum Lion for. Now, my main call, assume I do that. Na anope meneno eni nkomo asuma do tumi ka ma chia anope te sen
yanko pa do minister speaker bi dia boko
na anope he fa na wo hye
million wo sabia krofrom
e de na ekoso ho ma ntio
million yem sa na wo twe sa me pedete ana sabia krofrom wo mo bola na esi ho a ebi amanfo nya no the bomb de ko a ye de ho nsem eto
asuma do to boase eno ye bola na last week ye ka ho asem no right
ane eno ho asem na ye
eno no ye atwema den
atwema kwangoma district na last week no ntia menya ye ne se ye bola ni so wie ya na DC woni na assembly member no womo ntiase ya kudogitekite ye die ntia watena ho no ma Kessben fo aba betwa bola no enti last week no ye bo ho nkomo ye no ana DC no da ye se womo fa grade ya esi bola ne so no enkosi bola ne so na womo ntu bola no because Kessben TV ne Kessben FM fo aka ho asem asuma de uko no bola no womo atu awie yo mini ase de mika no na wo tse se na sa bola no a edi hu nkomo wo atema kwa homa mensim kura ye frɛ no sabia krofrom no ye de ho sam to Kessben TV Kessben FM enim pepe pa ye bo ho enkomo ema Ghana fo nyina so te ye no mini ame no kasa no eni don hwere mi no kura na eye atema kwa homa sabia krofrom assembly members omo committee chairman ene nana sabi krono ya ne dia sabia krofrom krono eye ne dia ne mpanimfo etu anamo ma committee chairman ejayima ye boli di ka se ono na bola no oheso na ehun sikasem ekodi mi hono nananum hye ma ejayima ene ne mpanimfo tu anamo de grade kosi sukoji bola no edano a ye ka ho asam no a ni don hiri mi nukura na minia womo aye adwuma na Kessben so yesu aye adwuma se wo be ye adwuma na eso fa so beba no ena ne etre sampa o ye adwuma na nanom so atra ko na ne committee members so aye sitie ehu sampa niam aye ko no sabi o be se no twasa no onim se na chi atia eti Kessben fo atene wo mo kwan ne dia no mo atisa na mo no wo mo so ye dia baso bo be mo mo so mo aye se adwuma no ne mo mi na dia ba ko a ewo mi nyina ne se bola no wo mo aji na dia o mo ju ya no esu sanso a e dia ba ne se nanka ewe se ko mo pe container bi zumilaya of okay nanka deda no eju bola no
nanka wo mo
ekotugu baby
yes
nanso ankobo ne sa wo mo fia bola no de akogu amananum kakra
Daddy, asuma de to boase. Bola na wo mutu ye na ye di video na to so agree da na ijiri bola no. Wo mutu bola no wo mo anfa ngu container na wo mo de bola na kogu am na be mu.
Wo mo ba bi bola no guo no a ehwo no wo mu edi machine kosi ye no an wo mo piapia bola no ekọ wo mo anim kakra amra bi wo ho a wo mo aye se wo se ko be fele sa amra no nanka wo mo de bola na gum nanso esanse na enso ato na greda no entumi nkọ na nimuti no edra baby edra no akwa efe wo enyi bola no wo mo pia akwa nimu kakra entumi anyesa de ka wo so mutu efiri ho kura ma asase no so da ho nanka wo nya container bi edisi ho ma zumilaya of one container nanka wo ka no eye ma nanka ba befa ankoba ne sa eti ena no fai so abo anan akọ ho a bakola sede esitie enen na wotwe ko minia akwafa Ghana fo yesuba dia ewo ebinum ho se obetie bola no akwa akiri no akohwea to agu no dabi oduru ho a pese no na nipa na hwegu ana ade ba kwa asaba esa se wo mo tibie ntu anfiri ho no ama wo mo wo no so
and they or how bebre kwaso because in sota papa no and that's in our I say a company for more money di machine be fishery come the container bi be si one as a zumi of okaidi e be sisa go mu free ho ala come the call baby a enka eyade a ebebo a mu yie pa enti mini abola no de wo mo gi na sujue o mu gi ya no anya sede enka wasa o mo ye e ma timamu fo wo to o mo ne hu sampa bola ye kan wasa mo tu su kama se si ade o how bi ani ho na so se se me no ka se de akwanya kwasikọ no gyina kwantia enti de omo kan na se o be frempani fo me ni binu makasa obi ko wo se ko no akasa se no ko no be fa to no so adi ho atu bola na firi ho adi container si so ma wo mo na so wo so ni committee fo adi nkoma so mo fa ho mu aye bia embrero because of
asoma di to boase wo sa de we ni na ya na edu ba bia na emotions ni ba na ni pa ebu ye so Sadia Oyom Koye, assume do clearly a causing financial loss to the assembly. What me a tam grader? After this, they are good grader, okay? Would you cosy ball and so you can't want some no a year more to one among more two ball and no said ya be ya a hono neatness. And your friend is saying, Adia a papa bet me as you. I will need my papa bet me about. What to ya went to me a fabula and uncle baby. It's no a Juman way and answer we had a day. Is it? Sani ama we na ya ne kan. Kwamna watimi atam grade na dia kwa kosi ball na so. Wutu ball na wantimi amfa ball na engu container biem. Wa prapra ho keke. Wudi kogwam nam ensu ato. Ase ya nye cause 90 work. Ade ne sanso da so go. This is Prince Kakari anopai minim se wotie wontia. Mo fa ne kan say by close of ene ese so mutu ball na. Because I dear didn't tontom, it's your tragus on the crowd here, a best answer cross higher west. As well, the first year.
Until the Bobo they said an American, so will be here, so the better so Nanka, one way, yes, one the container basis, so because of one more to see one more dying as you are, and you are blow on that. So better send a committee for an penny for whom I am a homo. Name the Bobo committee chairman ejayima edin komo fa ball na mo ka se ball wo ma ye sisa kombetu na komo ye saka ensuo to ya na ka wo pebremu no sa bra na kombetu ball no ezi se o mo kofa machine di ba e bia na se do mo di ba e grade na se ensuo to o ti bi aduma na nkwachiri e sa ono no grade be kwa kotin eti komo twa mo pesi na ka o mo di machine aba abesi so na komo tu ball no every ho na so se de me tell dey se ano how no de edaso ho etitimamufo no mo etete wo no anopa mi no mo di nkoma a wo mo e ka wo nsam se de medical ka se ka wo mo de yi bola ni firi wo kura anka be kwa wo no etise de eduma ye no ya kodru ba bi ampani foto anamo na so anamo wo mutu ye no eni epe eti de ka na se wo mo enkoso no mu tu bola no no mo fa container emesi ho obi betu reguma on form to container no mem sakoba so dani bola no di gu form dia and they was a mra any media no nantamra any lady the some no kasa mu kodro obi asie force entade e de gu form a wotimi say enya de papa kra etime frɛ ese Ghana fo ebedu se ekoya nim na so ekoya nim no yesi esi abrofo dia yenso ye mama de sɛ abrofo a yesi no yebetumi eto na ma bi ebeboa yen sutabrom ne we bola ntontom yade eti de meka nyina sɛ bi na bola no wo mo aye na so eni epe eti esfanta for DC ele
asuro de me da
for a
Ajimon country DC no wo fa grader ne kodo mo nye niye e ma mo nsa mo assembly ne ka wono grader man na onu so se ni grader ne betim no eno ne yare na nipa benya e wo sa kro ne so no eno no de hine hia ene se ko ankotu akeye I'm sure I'm in trouble, Hombra. Me basisi ya, me ba ya besanso edin komo na. I don't pay me come for university back where papa. I believe in private education. The me yen na your fa a private university na me koye. Kessben University college papa pa anopay ye be chiro de kodie ntia papa stay with us yeba
Kessben 92.9 the Maakye.
Jo no kwasam adwuma yi dika ediyo na hina beka hwan so ene beyo enye bia semia ena meye awefo na etiefo esama mu nyina achi biem ya som every Mr. Speaker ehonom a na se de odi kan ka ho asam no yesim konwa ye bedi nkomo kakra afa eye Kessben University College eho se de speaker di kan ka ho asam no na no pay yes can registrar for Kessben University College wora samalo sei poku ewo ya fidie so yera akwa ben
ejuso mni oba
na edwum boko de
emi adom boko
anope so hwan efepa
medase oso sa
kese show ye pa
oh yeah
okay minim say ye nkomo twetwe no eyetiawa ye hwe Kessben University College nim say amanfo ye admissions free August be ye amanfo be go school na hensisi ade na moyo admissions ho asem tesen
yo mni oba medase minchia otifo no hwefo nyina currently no ye 2022-2023 admissions iguso ejinipa anase afofra omo pese omo ko university na nye university bia so na asese usisu na abese wo kwa oko because ye onipa ebra omo wie school na adwuma kra no ho aye diam nti na yaba se Kessben University College obia woni abre anase woni agese opeso ko university no bra Kessben University College nti ba ya da bia de kan ade papa ene ton nti yaba no pay you invite prospective student say omomra Kessben University College yeah
enti mamensha de free break ben ena mo bie admissions kosi time ben
yeah admissions no ye wo two streams ye September admission and ye January but currently the September 1 no ena iguso a ye more or less ye inclusive admissions no hanti started from musa na omomanya akwanya ma September no na ya je omo January but assistance na no de September 1 na yeguso ye inclusive no yeguso ya kopim say be matriculation around October enti enye too late say opese oba Kessben University College obeba
okay nti mo ye admissions ye misa courses are mo your programs no enu nti ewo se obi eba Kessben University College bia no bi pese ejo okoye medical doctor e bia pese
me na da so say e say no o ye programs o university say we ye programs o wia at least obetimi enya adwuma de ayeden aye ida say wo abaye wo adwuma na say obi so bebo am onya adwuma nti Kessben no ye programs ye no is job driven and as a market driven we are ho adwuma ho no the edikan no ye BSc that's Bachelor of Science Business Administration and no general program no under it your accounting specializations no your accounting your banking and finance your human resource management and your marketing. The idea was that we are affiliated to Kessben group of companies into your programs no the Kessben group of companies near tailor to that level no so that we kura na akwanya group ni mu a yebetimi ahye
sane afin hu so ne yede no
nam so nti no ohwemu a say product be broma ba out be brew multi credit e bi adwuma o media level you know industry more group nim enti another program I say BSc that's Bachelor of Science Information and Communication Technology
and eno na ye
eno na mu ye nti eno no obi on eligi IT ho ne ma no ono so betimi aba be yes program no na ye wo BA Media and Communication eno ye momodie
okay
BA Media and Communication Studies obi an eligi radio presentation TV presentation public relations sa akwanya no so wo say obetimi aba be ye programs no Kessben University College na ye hwe ye no ye hu say mpempi no bebre wo deficiencies SS4 no mobile and I say what see you know mobile no be brave deficiencies in terms of
baby or how to
sini E8 ni D7 ti aden yem fa programs e beboa amasango for na make good use of their time instead of staying at home doing nothing it the diploma programs no nyina related to your degree programs no it can lay your diploma in business administration it is a when me am ye degree na ye BSc business administration na but me diploma no for 2 years 2 years no ye wia akwanya wo say wo de beto so aye top up DSc no level 200 and no yen twema wo nwie nkotena fie na wabeye nti your diploma in business administration and your diploma in information technology and also related to ICT degree no and your diploma in media and communication and also related to BA media and communication no it is akonya na ba wo be hyemu a with your deficiencies na say E8 D7 no na wo de 2 year top up na the omni say wo wie diploma na wutimi national service Utimi national service and into Sunday weekend school about attach. No, your Kumasi City campus. It was you're doing your national service or when you maybe a whole year after diploma. No bet me a year weekend school. Oh, Kumasi and my opposite at the house. It we are man na o sign a co school at the end of the year at Abo Brabo.
Enti wadi kan kra kan city campus ne nan kan ba baby sa say enti na campuses no wa hemfa na say in case obi person top forms ni bi no apply a ehwe no de nani betre
your campus no your 2 campuses the main campus no continent close to Lake Busomtwe ehwe ne de ye share university na se na
that be close to Kuntase. Sa won tra Kuntase.
O tra Kuntase na okọ ye school no.
School no wow.
Between Kuntase and Lake Busomtwe.
I see.
Just a walking distance from the campus to Lake no. And na your city campus. Now the idea of city campus you say most of the people mature students no and I say omo manu afi omo ye adwuma no accessibility to the main campus no was a challenge and therefore we decided say the city campus no eba close to their doors enti na ma ye de yen Kumasi city campus aba ha ewo edumi an mase the house it is a we adwuma the idea is weekend then you can come for your classes with convenience and proximity ohwem pa I say Kumasi hanom no campus ben edum accessible pa yen city campus no so and now for all obi anya 60 years obi anya 50 years obi anya 40 years
obi
ediwo inti sana your campus no design na the main campus no is for regular students and on your hostel facilities are oba obetimi ada honom na Monday to Friday wa lectures and the weekend so Friday evening Friday ne start by 5:30 ne upon by 7:30 na Saturday no more intensive then Sunday no mo be 2 na ye wie lectures na say bia wo free baby ne ba ya watimi akọ na Monday wa kọ adwuma
okay enti forms ne so bi pe bi atwa obenya bi o
nyamiandum your multi credit branches nationwide into no the IN say be bia multi credit will be also multi credit na one of the subsidiaries of the group yeah. It would you just walk into any multi credit branch who also pay Kessben University College form ubenya bi atoy just 100 cedis on other institutions no tom dey 200 300 as for but you know moderation is one of the key pillars you dey manage school no it will call any multi credit branch I would also pay Kessben University College form and answer your website no www.kc.edu.gh so wait me download the form no and answer wait me afre your number with 0501 63 73 83 0501 63 73 83 on say no abefuntino your WhatsApp the same number no say bibi ntimi mfra audio for information now details no send your WhatsApp so na yebetimi enwodi hu nkomo
acho wadaro man na school for ne sa e friend say website no say sisu bio
okay
because obe pese obekwa ko Google na wo hu do pese ohun nyina ansa no abeto forms ni ntia sa wo katwam say sisu bio
medasipi so pese ohun more information about Kessben University College your website ni www.kc ni Kessben College kc.edu.gh okoyen website information ye kanyina egu honum na menu am obi busa say denti ne say oba Kessben University na enye eni ada university ni tie o nyina ne say the medical kan no yen programs ni tailor towards market driven intino uwia odwuma pe enye de kan in the sense say oba school na from first year to final year ne be ma go through what is called student internship program basically friend practical attachment and no your Kessben group of companies inti baby e will be a multi credit one you will be attached to the branch now when you 3 at least 1 or 1.5 month internship program a bit training then so our company be now be say and so koye attachment ho a ye ma akonya no na ya ma letter na o de ko no ha koye wo wie Kessben University College ye K University for set na ye de be ma wo aboso krata na ye de ma wo no ye KNUST and be award basically they said they will be KNUST pepe and now ubanso a program of your choice you head at what tenacity and counseling as to how you can develop your career so that unkoye program bia ubewie no na unya ho adwuma nyeden enye na be bredwin say private university school fees no board enye no kore
ka me be ba hompo
because assistance no public university say bi mu tua 8,000 9,000 me will be a tua 8,500 for the same BA media and communication program na run Kessben no so but nipa no ba ya ma me no ba ya me de chance na mchechim say mommy sa 8,000 no ubetimi de tua 2-year fees or Kessben University College but normally people go by the name. It's not true. University is about what you get, the knowledge, the practical knowledge na binya no ehia chen school ni di na udi aircon because we na school eniwachi so nimdie na binya no mum ehia de woni so ba Kessben University College ebi moji 8,000 no yen ye media and communication program ye gi 3,600 a year
na mo de na afuo
eno kra na ye chem yenu ma 1,008 first semester 1,008 second semester this is the fees we charge in terms of a moderate woko ba bia wunya ne sa
adan na mo de na efo sa
say enipa na o T school no na dwempo a o de T school ne basically say obebo ama mabunu na eba no so omanya interest in education so that na cost no may hindrance and I say may stumbling block many people bring to me access
say na no I can say free education to be ekobie nti said da former
and obi abetimi are nti side green na woni pa bitim say private university board no yentisa Kessben University College is not like that opa wo de bra ye be cheche o mama ohun kwan so abetimi atu on say multi credit o ho na etu fees no ye be mo akwanya ma ohun kwan a be fa so atua office na ohun be hen wa enkoye bed nyeden emma na uhwemu bebre wie diploma na nam fees unit no omo san ba back so ebe ye top up no because of sa privileges na homa student
in that case no na ho no memoir sense su biem no wa mamanfo atiase say mo set no credible because mo the free KNUST o may doctors need lawyers in penny for bebre nya home education from even yeah papa cry ama na say cry remember so one of the halls cry no
wa ko donate yamom
edinidin yakọ nti obi hono mo a ebia na Kessben no hu ne say university ni nya popular nti no obejawa to kwan akotena different university akotua ska kese hono mbese o ma ink kom
eti ne ka nyina ne say ade a obenya no tech no ana say certificate obenya free university no na aba Kessben na ebenya so and the bia me ka say wo schools ni bi won ma wo a lecture hall no nipa be 2,000 na one lecture no money we den chiro ma de at the same time no hall no lecture hall obi ye WhatsApp obi ye Twitter it's say obe concentrate on but oba Kessben na every be teacher student ratio so ye hwe numbers na ye bro so more than 50 ani a chem okay nti ubeba ye lecture hall ni pegu no en no so to say schools be aka no ye hwe na numbers na bro so because ye person every student must have access to the lecturer so na ye wo very approachable lecturers omo at the form bokwa student staff relationship one of the best Kessben University College enti no ye say agro ne form so ye kan nyina no de wo abra na be so hwe na ba wo be hu say enya de abesan eden ako
let's say it's lecturer to student ratio no enye se bi asuafo ni nesua na mom se de be na obi abetimi anya access obenya kwanya bisa question wa lecturer no because some of the universities are here ko ni egum bebre ebi kwa 3 years ni nyina no kwa wote akire wa bisa lecturer asem da ono so hu da na ade wie ye enti ye bedo ase na ye be wie no miyanka emsa moma loans wa hu
the any say said accredited by Ghana Tertiary Education Commission so nti akire say Ghana no yaji atum say yetimi run university nti obia woko university no access to student loan trust fund
okay
obon man na sika sem no din kakra obewura mu akwanya wo say obeji bosia wa ban honom said ye Ghana ni nko ade sa akwanya no wo say obeji student loan trust fund obeji bi so na wo de ahwe ho school na wo wia I think after some time no what's that then etuya kakra and na student no so qualify for Ghana scholarship scheme I no so no is district based it is district be and so betimi apply for student loan.
Okay.
Student scholarship, sorry.
Once Mr. Speaker time na ejo mo fami ye kakra. Enti your number no me yensan fan to dwane yemfa wunsi.
Matias say your number is 0501 63 73 83. Esa your WhatsApp line.
Okay. Yo nti na ayefo na etie for ha na edemu esie. We wura samalo say poku e registrar ma Kessben University College. Ma me ntume ho na speaker ensantoa na dwuma so. Eda mase.
I was here that's 9 minutes after 9. I was here for the time the end na yanko.
Yanko jasona braka kusana fe yamu body aka ne so na me the grace gifted by na sha se first no ukoware akokra ya se buffet serve yourself say ukoware abranten so be serve yourself dia na che se enkoyie enti na grace gifted by eto nsa frɛ wo se ka ho an bra na begie aduro se ebi a waye mre wo mpam wo ye oba anase be ma begie aduro stroke and afi etre yare no otu ase ne diabetes nso otu ase kra ne typhoid fever na ya bie nkrobata mienu ewo Ghana ha baako ewa santimantamu Kumasi Barakese kwan no so him school junction ena baako nso wo enkran ha New Achimota Petroleum Bungalow on the Family Life International School edianim hwe Dr. Grace Buadra Tenasia no pe frɛ no 0244 126 123 baby a wo bia frɛ doctor na ene no enkasa ya da mattress papa so a Royal Foam one papa Italian choose a wood a bet diamount. Ya friend number way 0209 136 733. You will Kumasia doom ya ben wanted the seno. Na ya can for 360 clinic the amount. Say a what draw will problem last stop. We yaria last stop when the home. If you say ye show mo jamu show junsomu. Ya show baby ya rebia se. And fidia doctor ko faba ya do shemwa. Report ya eje wo wagina so ama wadro te sa bamri kwamponche mra so atopa na so wontimi nyinse wo bia bada no sister clinic na kwaji adro afi wujosogu ana nkresu wom ya wusa afi boost spams ne pa afi wo ba wo pa wo en wo bia wanya hawo ewo ne sabuo mu no onko 360 clinic ya wo enkase ya wo testicle store ya wo eye gono hotel school no gono school no echi wo pa na doctor si anope wa ba frijuada ekosi fia anopa no nso wa bie na onum no apon na memenda na afi holiday bia wo ba no nso a no me no 2 p.m. na apon ya fe doctor 0244 367926 0244 367926 any doctor Nkasa Fosia Hotel better weekend at a serene environment security tight your conference hall your conferences are doing in be our home na laundry services a year Juma 24/7 your Kumasia Dum first floor as the house ya free 03220 37382 now why you book no Kessben University College one more number me timu bio 0501 637383 said the registrar chimono omadi aso be forms no friend number no afei Dr. Fokio was what on 17 ana wontimi nyai ka hwe na bra na ebeji adro bibidro no de be ma wo eso tin sapampa na abofno wan so no so no mu wi a na kira sani ayen ketenkete na wa bobo ni tiri nwi nkyire wankire hu ni party sentate a ka ho ko Dr. Foko wai na ekokogye aduro eno danchen a wa ye Foko men's powder aba mema nko an no mo de num kubensuo na wo sisi mu aye de seka bompa no Foko men's powder yete ne so ya sorry na Dr. Bien Krabata hodo e wo Ghana ha te se bia ye ne won kran hei ye wala pass ye be new market no eye kum hotel ho no mo a afi Klagon NDC ye be ship house Koforidia Adam magazine e kwan no so pechi number 1 e ho ne Kessem oboase kwantempo ne so Takwatamso estate ye be hotel de Hilda for doctor e was 0242 155935 Dr. Fokio yet in a swire sorry more credit to say ya found to anim say wa mabesia na besia no gese maka mo ho bom no madru 5 efi 5 for ekro na mo amo kwa join kuo no wasem ye obi amubu mo ho obi on ma no kwaje besia no aguma ni mo ase na nipa ba akokwa afiri mo ya cheska no dia mamo enti mo fra number we na mo kwaje group loan 0244 176901 Afe Kessben travel and tour akwantu onwa futu sem nyina ka ho ne ko wo mo book flight domestic flight and international flight afe ye hotel reservation afe wesa mo koto nyina Kessben travel and tour wo mo beboa mo fra number we 0596102667 one Kessben travel and tour and kasa Mr. Speaker
I guess you made that say na 15 after 9, quarter past 9, right? But that's it. Why?
Okay.
Why are there? The oil, yeah, so yeah. Why? Map. I'm sure I was in I don't pay Kobana and in an African poet and I say a chair. Come on, you didn't come on me. I'm Rouse on being TMO for 5 minutes. We have okay 16 to you find say you have 15 minutes to go. But I mean to 5 minutes and now so 5 minutes.
Masa Kwame.
Yes, Masa Kwame. Masa Kwame.
Can you be a odoye pa?
Yes,
na odo Kessben media. Your friend Chama Kosiebu.
Amaso ade ne kakre
your friend no Chama Kosiebu na no hwewa no frem say ya ka kire Kwame Appiah Kubi say ne ho fe po ya brante ne ya osusu magana adwendwene ha no na hwe obenya pressure di Chama say men kan jo say ya hwe no anya pressure
Chama futu na hwe me de be ya adwuma because
na krom hansem no obeka ne ade atie be san ba ai Kwame ebreni swanti mama men come anim tantem Kwame unim say Ghana is the only country my survey gakra wa Africa ye shada wo ministry pa sanitation na
ani etua sanitation
udi nkomo no na mebisa say ye wo ministry of sanitation and water resources and your ministry of environment sanitation and environment no me say the difference no the environment and the sanitation no unless there be obi person obeka no if you want to be fair me who the difference between environment minister and sanitation minister
environment science and renovation no
and
innovation
environment science and technology and innovation count
innovation
and Kwame ngomo na odi ye no ubo MMDC menua Prince Kakari Prince ne swift action why there only problem is say osan de gu amna bi mu ho a na
konkra na enye ono a na nipa na otu grader no
na
decide so de gu amna ni
na Kwame no problem per urban centers no wo ebre ni so but me content problem per urban centers no wo no say pro to be ayeska ufa ba bi te se kotwi apre heman ene a pro to be ayeska edi Kwame ho nya ohin do wa adwempa omo asase say ha yetu amna to ha na fa bola begum ana kwa me fi say obo ade no obi anso ne ho bese ball abeba ne kurom enso ya na ye ball no that is the problem
already sadia anka obi a si dan a ana ko ha dan a say the store room na ko agya ba ko
Kwame, that is a problem of yen and I can say bi kire obi a pe ba kwase agoro ba omo mpe na wo Kwame obi a ye ball a woni fi a opeso okoto go baabi but obi a zo mpese ye de ball abeba ne kurom America za hade ye two ball akọ ana hade ye de ball akogu e de go am ye ngwen maybe I was say come back to your nanom system na efie bia Kwame na yesi the friend boiler enwura ya ye hye no eno na ma ye ka boiler ye de boiler Kwame tete for no mu nim nyansa chende
bebre
na say de Kwame ye say na say wo hwe ye suban na ye da na die no a ye say bi ntia me kasa ne say Kwame na nya continue yesi machine boiler ana efie boiler Kwame za polythene bags ye ka ho asem Kwame say okura boabo bia na ofie na uchaja tuma Kwame obekọ na ohobio so ahye no so I think sanitation and environment ministry no any local government ministry some ministries mean say omunwe hu ne hwe say ye betimi anya boiler systems across the country 16 regions municipal assemblies and as centers ye betimi dingura na kon ya like other countries. Kwame banning of polythene bags I have a panic na habai etasini banyansa for country Kwame countries bebrayebi but Kwame the mission United Nations amapre by 2050 polythene bags e wopum ebedo so ache fish Robes no kwapu ni mu a fish ni bebre swallow until almost start you Kwame there are countries in Africa Kenya abai ne polythene bag 2017 amakuro no mayefe omo the ban of 4-year jail term of $40,000 and on the torso. Kwame New York State, Yanimuka say New York State, Oma Bane 2020 October.
New York City.
New York State. Unse America no. California State they didn't start and New York State in so Abeba. Kwame can try and pour here Rwanda. Oma Bane polythene bag. Kwame Rwanda, in fact, Rwanda Bane polythene bag 2008. Now how there Olage Jawdi be free country be akokrum no. Immigration officers a war port of entry no any custom officers no ebe check us all more a criminal enti missy form no branding the sir but my friends missy form no Kwame Zoom Lion Asadu any say company say yeah there no say enso answer say subanya Kwame on bebrego polythene bag ni nine eninsa Kwame say enso ne ton wakogina Koli Lagoon ho and what share send you no chi kopum ana Kwame o de on tanko bit me de am ta kodware kakra Kwame say o da pumpa na o do su ko na bibia so wanum na ye na be hene say e roba Kwame ahwa o roba ho udimi hu ade kura na container e be fra aponim e di Kwame o fa be ti say Labadi beach Bola beach e kwa ba bia first na la tabi akoshi e ho ne sen kokro bi tenum any bodo beach num kura Kwame first e ko beach na udware ya onya bola kura na ne udansuo ni mu a Kwame na de mu ha dwene ene that person na ni nuanom Kwame ya se yesu ban e be ka say ama etia ye o
bere na be mu ma na ye ko
Kwame betia etia abofa ofa echebe kakra betia ayi speaker
nana
ma me na ni din komo no
ma me ma
very eloquent asema o kan ni na me ne ya adwene enyo omo Kwame
enye Zoom Lion for
Kwame me be pra ha say major contract me be pra gata we say mu na me kwa no obi di begu machi how do I
so we can't blame them.
How do we have to blame them? And why do we have to blame them? The bottom line is that this country we don't think ahead like others are doing. No serious country in this country in the world today gata open exposed gutters. No serious country upa kono omo techire modern cities like Abuja, Cape Town, Rwanda, Kigali munye gutter beard who are and you covered. You cover near the counter asisi anu said about to adie found. Dr. Kwame Appiah Kubi president or Kessben Kufu dinatam and then here ba betu. Listen. Ukwa year Japan 1980, 81, 82 kwabna na fibroid how mo pa fibroid. And they realize that obi a researcher no mu na de kro. Later on, no who say no. Polythene bags are ya de chechire, polythene ya de chechire food.
Yeah,
and the copper fibroid never. And Japan the ban fibroid polythene in 1984 up to now. You get me? Fibroid. Now listen. The inspectorate offices of Food and Drugs Authority made us to understand say polythene ya de chechire aduano no oba onyom papa wadni anaso obi a ya basiriwa wanini a immune system ni ye weak bema fi say uye ko 50 years oko no ebi a odidi ye ebetima e krawa on no say e de cancer ba entienya yatwi free aduane a ehia ye de ayiba yes the Inspectorate Division of Food and Drugs Authority and this advice we buy meanwhile the same Food and Drugs Authority for et me nya the audacity abani celebrities are endorse alcoholic beverages endorse alcoholic beverages ade no munya the same thing enka say ade the cancer bad because aban spending much money and they cry say in the deba eti ahwadro deba eti sanete dia we are banning polythene ya de cancer na ba ya ban it they cannot do it. Health insurance no and cover cancer. Added to the same period, you who say cholera ba ye ba who de grow and confoko who almost we are preventing cholera. Immunization. You say you make sure say you better mosquito. Some mosquito net na ye dem no. We are preventing malaria. Added to that, you who say cancer rate na e cost no. Sa polythene de chechire enoma no yes next year that's what ho
e chikosu ya na de achechire ya banku no ofi ani akoto omo feze banku rob
we cannot blame Zulai
ya titim ni achechire
yes Kigali abane Kenya abane Singapore abane Japan abane yet why ya de me se betra hwa na bia betu esa galamse de bi import driven economy e ka ho asem yes yam ban sanko for amode yi yen ka number bi fa mom ya tra ho ama and you see ka be the west ya high this country ya high too much when I catch you ya high as a country some so to na busa do we have accidental leaders and na say a leaders ya do ma ba betra ho obi amfa bibia ho because e just sa obekọ South Africa obekọ Germany akọ no yare na ate ho yet ho politics back it be from 300 years na the charity asay asasini na asay punina I'm telling you politics back uko US before COVID no US for say by 2035 we 10 a citizen omo from a person we 10 citizen bia emu be say a 4 e be diabetic omo read omo we say candy foods e doso they are banning it what you am ye ni hwe ni akaba ni eto na atamese funu no eni akoyaba atamese we don't take as a country
ye nini na me ko
from make it to ma timabufu ho tom no ni eto ni ekufunu ho
ni ekufunu ho Jesus Christ na ekufunu ho efunu ndi eko ho na wo fi so bidwen ho yeah that is my soldier. And I'm from Ponziga. We're wrapping it up for the day. Yeah, sorry. So, say Johnny team, no, and Banders with a year made for that action. I have to. What did the latest in the world of sports in the United? But before I go, let me say a very big happy birthday to you, Madame Monica Osei. Dodona no Efro, original mama, original. I don't pay happy birthday to you. The Beats Global Shop, Ewo Kumase. I don't pay mama. I will celebrate your birthday. Happy birthday to you from us at Kessben Media. We wish you the best of your new age. Namisha, Woma Unkwa Wadin Wom. Don't fasika pi yanka. Why? Happy birthday to you, Mama. And a very big happy birthday to you, Franklina Opon. Oh, a year Germany and Opay. We wish you a very big happy birthday. Oh, Papa, Lawyer George Opon, a presiding member. A year Kwabre East Assembly, no. And Opay, Franklina, happy birthday to you. We celebrate you today. God bless you, grant you more grace, favor in your new endeavors. Happy birthday. And a very big happy birthday to you, Mr. David Boateng. Oh, a year, Koforidia Technical University. David Boateng, it's your birthday today. We celebrate you on Kessben Media. Happy birthday to you. God bless you. Grant you more grace and wisdom to progress in your life and the journey. Soldier on. Happy birthday. Kwame Appiah Kubi on behalf of the production team. This is where time will permit us to draw down the curtain for today. We'll come back again and serve the interests of our nation. They are so much so I was here. Now we hear the be Sergio Laka and in the team at the Med production air to us. So stay blessed. God bless you. Good morning, Ghana.
Enjoy your day. Happy birthday. Happy birthday.